What is going on, guys? This is Acrillix, and today we're going to be talking about the airship. I was so... Oh my god, I hate the airship. I really don't want to do this. But it is really important, so fuck it. Anyways, so to do the airship, you need assault components and guardian components, which you can only get by either buying them from the spirit mines, battling RGs, beasts, fighting other lords, you get them, etc., etc. So you shouldn't have too hard of a time getting them in the very beginning. You should have plenty. Once you get up to like 34, 35, it gets a little bit more tricky because you need more and more and more and more. But there are different things that you're going to use your airship for. There are a total of 4 different things you're going to use your airship for. You can use it for attack, defense, gathering, and beasts. It all depends on the time of the week. Now, right now, we do not have our gold event going on for another 4 days. So this is what we call peacetime. There's no attacking. Don't need to do any attacking. Don't need to do any defending. Just gathering and fighting beasts. So I reset my airship every single week, twice a week. Once, well, technically it's every other week, but I reset it for, whatever time of the week it is. So if it's the gold event, I keep it on this until KE starts and the kill event, and then I change it to attack and defense. But right now I keep it to gathering and beast. So let me just go over how I set up my airship for peacetime. The very first important thing to keep in mind is your stars. These are acquired by getting intensity gears, which you can buy a couple ways. You can buy them for real money, a deal of the days, or you can raise a bounty. This is for intensity gear 3. You get 7 of them, or you need 10 of them to even equip it, so you need to do it twice. This is 4, and this is 5. So you have to do this a total of 5 times in order to get that one. Okay. So once you get to level 4, it gets pretty tricky. But like right now, where I am, I'm kind of stuck. But anyways, so to get airship components, you can raise a bounty, or you can go to your hero store and buy 1, 2, 3, and I think 4 or 5. You can also buy. Pretty sure. Oh no, you can only go to 3. Oh, okay. Was another store I'm thinking of, I guess. But you can go up to 3. This is not the cheapest way, I'm sure, but it's one of the easier ways because these coins, you can get a ton of them so fast. I mean, there should be no issues getting these. Because you can trade in, exchange items. Don't exchange any of your crafting gear, ever do that. Or your hero fragments, or whatever hell else. This shit you can get rid of. But keep your guards, XP, guards that you're going to use, your glory banners, your materials. Keep all that shit. Get rid of all the useless shit. Buy airship gears. Anyways, you can also get them from the expedition. This is probably the easiest way to get them. The cheapest way, because you can increase your airship, you get more stuff to increase your airship, and it just, it's a back and forth thing. You can also buy them from this store right here. You can get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 is 11,852 coins for 1, and you need 10 of them. So it's going to take you a while. Just letting you know. So that's why I prefer to get to 4 and then stop. Because getting 5 is very difficult. It's a 12% boost. It's not that huge, but it is a nice boost. So I like to go through and I like to just get 1, 2, and 3. And this one also I have 4, etc., etc. So, while I'm, gathering and all that stuff, this is what I like to do. So, I like to put my stars. Sometimes I'll reset even my stars so that I can rearrange them, but I don't really worry about that. I just buy more because it's, whatever. But troop load, gathering speed, resource raider. Don't do this. Don't make this mistake. Don't put them on sawmill raider. Don't do it. It's not important. Don't do it on food. Just this one right here. Resource raider and iron snatcher. And silver snatcher too. If you have, you know, a silver mine up in your alliance, then yes, do it. But you want to get these to at least level 2, 3 if you can. Any past that is not really worth it, in my opinion. I'm gonna go ahead and enhance that because I can. Basically, you want to make sure that you're gathering as much and as fast as you can, because it's very important to have these resources for later. So, iron and silver are the only two things you should be gathering. Don't really gather food. Wood you can also gather because wood your troops don't eat constantly. So unless they like what for dinner, like Lucy. Anyways, so you definitely want to you know, increase your gathering abilities. But the other thing you want to increase too is your beast. Now, arguably, a lot of people argue with me. They say, you know, Acrillix doesn't make sense. Beasts are stupid. You don't really need to increase it. You don't really need to. I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of just, you know, personal preference. But I do like to have these on here, just because, you know, it makes fighting beasts. It makes fighting red guards a little bit more fun because I have more. Because I have more. Hold on, he needs something at the store. Hold on, sorry. Is there no 8 hours in here? What the heck? Sorry. That's weird. Anyways, so yeah, okay, so what was it? Oh yeah, beast. So red guard rallies, if you can increase your damage, that's fantastic. So, that's true formations too. I'll talk about that in a different video, but increasing your benefits for beast ones, which are the ones with the Batman symbol. Fantastic choice, Guns of Glory. You like to copyright everything, but whatever. Just stay away from the artillery ones. So, infantry, defense, anyone with that's not artillery that has the B symbol in it are, you know, good things to put points into. And also, if you're not sure if something can go in a field, you can also just switch to that area and look to see what's in the list here to see what you can put on there. So you can put all these things, you know, obviously you want all the assault and then, you know, a guardian or no guardian on there, and definitely make sure you have your march capacity on there. This will just increase your damage so that you can do more damage. Now, at 1 star, it's not really going to do much, so getting it to 2, 3 is going to be, you know, very nice. You can get these back later, by the way, so you don't have to really worry about wasting them. Alright, and then when it says hacking and defending time, this is the point where you want to reset your airship, set it back to, take your stars back if you need to. If you don't have enough, take your stars back, put them on something else. So for attacking, you're going to want to put on your March of Fury. And then again, anything not having to do with artillery, because artillery sucks ass. Everybody knows it, so don't do it. But you're just going to keep going through here, select everything that is not artillery. Now, okay, so some people say, okay, well, what about troop speed? Doesn't it make more sense to have your troops walk faster? I mean, it does, but it doesn't at the same time. It's not really worth it. Because even if you can get there just a little bit faster, doesn't mean your troops are going to survive. So it's controversial. I guess it's a preference thing. But the only other thing that I don't have currently put on here that, you know, you could put on there if you wanted to is battlefield treatment. That's not a bad idea. That basically, you know, makes more killed troops, wounded troops, so you don't lose as many, which is always a benefit. And distance versus cavalry damage, that's also a good one to put on, but as of right now, I don't have it on because I need one more slot at level 40, which I am not even close to getting. But I digress. All right, and then for defense, again, everything not artillery. This one you do not need your March of Fury on unless you are actually defending, because the defense airship doesn't really get used except for when you're being attacked, which if you're higher level, it's never going to happen anyways because people are too scared to hit you because they know they lose. So again, not really making much sense to put on March of Fury unless you're reinforcing somebody else and you need to give them more troops than just your standard 72,000 or whatever it is. This one, you know, just increase your points for everything that's not artillery, basically. Battlefield treatment, again, not a bad idea. Most of your troops get wounded anyways. Some do get lost, so if you want to mitigate those losses into wounds, just those few, then yes, get battlefield treatment, put that on there. But these are the important ones. Okay, so that's pretty much that. Again, you know, increase your stars whenever you can for whatever, doesn't really matter. Anything but artillery, basically, you can increase. When you get higher level, you're going to need advanced stability designs. Now, these could only be gotten in one way that I know of as of right now that I've seen, and that is by raising a bounty. So if you raise a bounty for this guy right here, you need 500 of these. So it is going to take you a very, 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 very long time to do this. And it takes a lot of hero coins, 54,000. So don't get this until you're ready, because it doesn't really matter, because you are never going to get this money. So, because I thought, like normal, you need only 100. Nope, you need 500. So, never. I'm not doing that. No, thank you. Anyways, so that's pretty much it for Airship. I mean, the only other thing I guess I could mention is the Airship class. You know, when you're attacking, make sure you change it to hostile. When you're, you know, gathering, make sure you change it to your gathering banana airship evolved. If one or more is locked, that means you don't have enough Guardian Assault components invested. Once you invest more, you will unlock these. So if you have to go militant and progressive, it's fine. Balanced will just get you more assault and guardian components, but that doesn't really matter. You'll get plenty of them later on. Alright guys, well I do hope you enjoyed the informative video about the airship. If you did enjoy, please be sure to give it a like, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.